Rocky Mountains, there have been many bears that have roamed. The early settlers knew the temperaments of these animals. They knew not to ever sneak up on a bear. Wouldn't it be the best idea? There was one grizzly that many stories have been told about, to young scouts sitting around the campfire, or to young children looking for an exciting adventure. That bear roamed from Soda Springs, Idaho, to Logan Canyon, right here in our own little Cache Valley. Logan Canyon is a canyon that goes up from Main Street, up past Utah State, to Bear Lake. Now, I remember driving into Montclair, Idaho, multiple times when I was little. And there is this great big bear statue. And that is a statue of this infamous bear, Old Ephraim, also commonly known as Old Three Toes. And he roamed from 1911 to 1923. The evidence of the strength and the power of this bear was frightening. At one point, he bit a 3-foot log, 12 inches in diameter, pretty big log, into 11 lengths with one bite, like it had been chopped with an axe. That's kind of scary to think about. And he was right here in Cache Valley, roaming around for many years. Now, this bear was huge, but nobody could catch him. Many people tried because he was demolishing flocks of sheep. He even could take his paw and hit a cow and break the cow's back. Think about how big a cow is. With one swipe, the cow would be dead. Kind of interesting to think about. For 12 years, he had been wreaking havoc on communities. Old Three Toes did some damage to the owners financially. You think about it, farmers use their flocks for their money. That's what they do. Similar to the way a teacher comes to work and teaches and is paid. Farmers tend their flocks and either sell them or they use the wool off the sheep for money. But this bear was coming in and killing all of the flock before the farmer could get their money for these animals. And so obviously these farmers wanted this bear gone. I know I would. I also know that he could cause nightmares for me if he was still around. Years and years passed and they could not catch this grizzly. Many of the men who were supposed to watch the sheep at night quit their job. Would you?
Yeah.
I would. I wouldn't want to be out in the middle of those sheep that this bear wants to eat. You couldn't keep me there for any amount of money. And so they were losing more and more animals because there was no one there to protect them. At last, the farmers in the community decided that it was time to catch Old Three Toes. Even though people had tried, they were determined. They set up traps, many traps. When they would go back out to these traps, either it had been flung many feet away, or there were tracks all around the trap, as if the bear was saying, "You can't catch me." They couldn't catch him. So other times, the trap was left alone, and there was nothing there. But the bear was never caught. It seemed to know why the traps were there, and he was the smartest and strongest grizzly anyone had ever encountered. One man, Frank Clark from Mallard, Idaho, had enough, and he decided that he was going to catch this grizzly. So he went out, and he found a place that Old Ephraim was frequently sighted at. And he set the trap in the water, brushed the mud around it, and it settled on top of the trap so it couldn't be seen. Then he backed it slowly and brushed his tracks out of the way. And stepped on that trap. And the roars were enormous. Frank Mallard came out from his hiding spot and old Ephraim saw him. This bear was 8 feet tall. Okay, that's at least 3 feet higher than I am. He weighed 1,100 pounds. 1,100 pounds. And he keeps charging at Frank. Think about this bear running at you. He was terrified, and the only thing he could think was, I've got to shoot this bear. And he did. He shot old Ephraim, and the bear went down. And he buried the grizzly. And that was the end. Until some Boy Scouts went back up into that area. This was in Logan Canyon. And they found the skull, and they sent it to the Smithsonian Institute. And it was indeed tested and found to be it was a grizzly. Now, some of these stories could be like the fish tales, where they get a little bit bigger each time. But this is the one that has been told the most. And whether old Ephraim was 8 feet tall, or maybe 7 feet, he was still very large. And he caused many people a lot of problems. He was pretty amazing, and he's definitely a legend that we want to keep alive here in Cache Valley.